Hello everyone, I'm Haynes from Enigma Fitness. Hope you're all well. I thought I'd put together a little video to help those at home that are less mobile and would like some ideas of exercises from sitting in a chair. So I've put together a few, and the first one we're going to go through is stretching the neck, because obviously sitting in a chair, if we're watching telly or we're not very mobile and we're a bit more limited, I don't want us to be hunched and sat forward. I want to make sure it's very important that we keep our body nice and stretched so we feel better about ourselves. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to sit forward. You're going to get your, you're going to hold your head straight and sit up. So you're sitting towards the edge of the chair. Okay, so your feet are nice and flat in front of you. You're going to get your right hand, and what you're going to do is put it across your chest to the left side. And all I want to do is I want you to hold your left shoulder with your right hand. And now with your right ear, I want you to tilt your head to your right shoulder. Don't force it, just nice and relaxed. You're going to hold that for 5 seconds. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. And then come back up into a neutral position. And then you're going to repeat that the other side. So then your left hand is going to grab your right shoulder. I said it right because my left and right are terrible, I'm not going to lie. You're going to hold your shoulder. And then what you're going to do is your left ear, you're going to try and tilt your head so your left ear is going towards your left shoulder. You're going to feel that stretch on your right side, okay? So just hold it. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. Remember, you're not forcing the stretch, okay? You're going to repeat that. So both sides, that side and that side, is one set. And I want you to repeat that 5 times with a 5-second hold on each side. So that's a little bit for stretching the neck. The other one I'm going to go through with you is we're going to stretch the chest a little bit, because like I said earlier, if we're quite if we're quite slumped in the chair and our shoulders are rotated forward, we might get some lower back pains and some neck pain. So what I want you to do, again, you're going to sit forward on your chair. So when I sit forward, I don't want you to sit right to the end. I just want you coming away so you're not leaning your back on the back of the chair, okay? So you're going to sit onto the chair, and then what you're going to do with your palms facing outwards, okay? So your hands facing outwards, and I want you to breathe, not shrugging the shoulders. So I want them nice and relaxed, okay? And all I want you to do is stick your chest out, okay, as you're holding your palms down. So stick your chest out and squeeze your back together. So your back, your rhomboids, you're going to squeeze your back together as you're sticking your chest out. Okay, and I want you to hold that for 10 seconds. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10. Good, and then relax. That's a really, really good stretch. Like I said, squeezing the lower back, sorry, not the lower back, the rhomboids, the middle of your back, squeezing those together as you stick out your chest and hold that position. That's a nice stretch across the chest for you, and it tightens up the muscles between the shoulder blades to help get that posture reset. Okay, so there's a nice little neck stretch for you, and we've done a nice chest stretch and also targeted between the shoulder blades where the rhomboids are. So the next one I'm going to go through with you is we are going to look at an upper body twist. Okay, so what I want you to do, again, not sitting with your back on the chair, I want you to sit midway on the chair, and you're going to cross your hands across your chest. Okay, now I want no movement in your hips. I want your hips staying straight forward. Okay, and what you're going to do when you cross your hands, you can rest them on the shoulders if you wish to. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn your upper body to the right. So you're going to turn, and you're going to feel that in your lats either side and your obliques. And I want you to count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. And then come back to the middle. And then you're going to turn to the left and count for 5. So turn as far as you can. Don't force it. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. And then you're going to come back to the middle. And then you're going to go back to the right. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. Back to the middle. To the left. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. And back to the middle. Now both sides is one set. And I want you to repeat that for 5 sets, okay? So both sides is 1, and you're going to hold for 5 seconds on each side. That's 1 set, and you're going to repeat that 5 times, okay? So we've done some neck, we've done the chest, we've done the upper body, and now we are going to, we're just going to do a little bit more on the chest stretch, I think, because this is quite a good one. So I believe that any movement whatsoever is going to be good if you're going to be at home and we're isolated at this moment in time. Even if it means getting up and down off the chair a few times, okay? But obviously, these exercises in particular are for people that are limited and feel that they feel more stable, especially if they're at home on their own, to work from a chair, okay? So we want to do all the exercises today chair-based. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our palms again and keep our hands by our sides. Now what we're going to do is you're going to breathe out as you raise your hands above your head, okay? Now we're going to go lateral on this. So when I mean breathe out, you're going to bring it to the top, and then breathe in as you bring them down. Nice and slow. This isn't a rush, okay? So that's 1 set, and we're going to do that 10 times. So breathe out. As high as you can. Don't force anything. And then breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Okay, I want you to keep repeating that. Good. Okay, keep going because you're doing that for 10 sets, okay? 10 reps to be exact, okay? A down and an up is 1 set. I want you to do that for 10 times, okay? 10 times, nice and slow, nice and controlled, and not forcing anything at all. So it's a nice movement, helps with the breathing. It's good to regulate your breathing and be conscious of it as well. So that works on that area as well. The more movement, the more we're circulating the blood, more taking oxygen to the heart and the brain, and it's going to make you feel better all round. Okay, so I'm going to finish on 2 more, guys. 2 more exercises. Obviously, the lower body. We've worked the upper body. We've done some breathing. We've stretched the neck. We've done the chest. We've squeezed the rhomboids. And we've done some rotation on the torso. And now we're going to work on the lower body. So a really, really good one, a really simple one, is we're going to work a bit more of our hips, okay? So what I want you to do on this, I'm going to turn my chair so you can see me. Okay, so I'm sitting halfway. I'm not leaning against the chair. My back is up nice and right. My shoulders are back. Now what I want you to do with your feet flat on the floor to start with, I want you to hold the chair just so we've got some extra safety and we feel stable in our chair. And what I want you to do is the left leg, I want you to raise with your hip. Okay, as far as you can, you're going to hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to lower it and flat. And then you're going to lift the right leg. Lift it as far as you can. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to lower it. Now you're going to feel that. It's a little bit of strengthening in your hip flexors. And I want it controlled. I don't want you trying to pull the leg up vigorously. And then obviously, look, then what happens is I'm leaning forward on the, I want all the control in your hip and we're engaging the core. So hold the chair, lift with your left, with your hips. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Now the right side and lift. 1, 2, 3, and lower. That's one set. I want us to do, I think we're going to go both sides for 5 sets because you're going to be holding for the 3 seconds, okay? If them sets are far too easy, then you can repeat them for 8 sets, okay? But we'll start with 5, and then we build up the sets as time goes on and your body gets used to that exercise. Okay, the next one is obviously making sure we elevate the legs regular, even if it means that we're lifting our legs straight in front of us. It's very, very important. We can't just sit through this time. I know it's nice putting a movie on and watching some telly and we get a bit carried away, but we have to look after ourselves. We have to stay healthy, okay? So what I want you to do, again, you can do this watching the telly if you wish. And if you have a pet, like I do, you can get your pet involved. Gizzy, come here, sweetheart. Gizzy, you have some cheese? Yeah. So, this is my little gremlin. Come here. Her name's Gizzy. You gonna come up here? Come here. Oh, she's my little baby. Say hello, Gizzy. Say hello. Okay, so I'm going to do my exercises because I know some people might have a pet, and if you've got a pet at home and you want to involve them, why not? You know, at the end of the day, they get free cuddles out of this as well. So, what we're going to do is, so you can see my legs. Again, we're not sitting back into the chair or halfway on the chair. If you've got a doggy, hold on to your doggy, and if not, you're going to hold to the sides of the chair, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to extend your left leg as much as you can, holding onto the chair. And what I want you to do is I want you to pull, let me bring my chair back a little bit. I want you to pull your foot towards you. So your toes are pointing towards yourself, okay? And I want you to hold that for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're going to point your toes away from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you're going to rest. And you're going to repeat that with the right side. So extend the leg, bring your toes towards you, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then extend. Point your toes away from you. Away from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this exercise is very good. You're going to feel this in the shin. So you'll feel it coming down this muscle. Oh, I'm sorry. And that's the tibialis anterior. Your shin bone, the muscle around your shin bone, in front of your shin bone. So what I want you to do, I think it's important that we keep the flexibility in your ankles. This exercise will help extend the muscles. So it'll be a really nice stretch for you, okay? So I want you to complete that 5 times. Remember, towards you, pointing the toes towards you for 5 seconds, and then extend and point them away for 5 seconds, and 5 sets each time. And the final one that I'm going to say for you to do is rotation. A very, very simple exercise, and all you're going to do is rotate your ankles. Again, flexibility. So left leg, and all you're going to do is circulate. 1. Can I put you down for this one? Sorry, say goodbye. Bye. Okay, sorry. Okay, all you're going to do is, so your foot out in front, okay, you're going to rotate. I'm going to try and do it so there's a better angle, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can do that lower down. You can hold onto the chair. You can even do it with your heel on the floor, okay, if that's more comfortable to rotate. Okay, you're going to rotate 5 one way, 5 the other way. Diagonal, and then clockwise, and then diagonal, okay? And then you're going to do it on the right side. Okay, so again, 5 times, rotating, 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 and then 5 times the other way. Last but not least, why not? We're rotating our ankles, so let's do our wrist as well, okay? So just rotate them. Make sure big circles, as big as you can. You should feel this down here, down in your forearms, down in your wrists. rotate 5 times, and then rotate away from you, okay? Once you've done 5, 5, rest, and repeat that for 5 sets. Well, I think that's all for today. I think that if you can make a note, get a little pen and paper, write down the exercise that we've been through, or obviously you can just pause it and then rewind it. I think that little and often is very important. They're not very hard drills whatsoever. Once you've done them once, you'll remember them and you can just keep on going. I will give you regular updates. I will change the exercises. So next time we're more mobile, we're up and about, and we can start putting a little bit of resistance and building some strength. So get your tins of beans and your soups out because you'll be needing them. Okay? Stay well, guys. Take care. Bye.